It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team.
Try to not get your cheeks clapped as hard as I did earlier.
The Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He finds McConkey, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running it again with Dobbins. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one gains 7. And the Chargers will have a first. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, this quarterback was a player they won in spite of. A lot of issues taking care of the football that canceled out, really, the good he did on the field. He knows they were fortunate to get the dub. He carries some momentum into this week, and you know he wants to play better.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He's got Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by Deion Henley. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it! And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him from the 46. Option headed to the left on first down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All set up now for 1st and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. It's Dotson on the catch. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action now for Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got a man left. Go. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Herbert throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
A play fake now hurts to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. J.K. Scott on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Eagles with a 1st and 10. Now motion Brown right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. They've got first down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So that brings up 4th and long. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send a tight end in motion. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over in Texas at 8.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first down, Hurts finds him over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is ahead for about 5. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Hauled in left side. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by Jalen Carter. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Herbert again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the deficit stays at 7. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts. He's on the move. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise? You...
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now off play action. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Mason there to haul it in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A give right side to Dobbins. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Here we go with Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Setting up to pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Set.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner.
Good win.